from a book, Noah. God reveals to redeem. I have prayed, I have fasted, I have donated, and I have built. And through my prayers, I got another vision.
So he said that he have prayed, he have fasted, and he have built. Again, we have another false prophet. If you remember this movie, Clarence in the movie was a perfect example. He basically tried to copy Yahweh Shai. Alright? And you could see what was his end. And to that, we like to say, Kal Halayam, La Alaha Inawa Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom unto the brothers that push in his works in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And shalom unto the scattered Israelites, who have been scattered among the nations. And shalom unto the Akwat, which is the sisters who's listening and learning, especially and most importantly, obeying their husband. This is your brother Karatiza from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp out of Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, so as he said, he have prayed, he have fasted, and he have built. Right? So let's get down into the scriptures one time. Alright, this is the book of John 12 and 16. With him is strength and wisdom. Alright, with the Lord, the deceiver and the deceiver are his. And hey, this is the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. He can deceive you so dread that, that you believe in that everything is so true. Right? So the Lord, all the power is his. He control, right? He deceive the deceiver that, doing the deceiving also. Because he also believes in the truth. This is why it is a scary thing to fall into the power of to fall in the hands of the living power. Alright.
And in the vision, when you look at the number of people coming all over the country, all over the world into the ark, the expansion of the ark couldn't contain them. So I shared my vision to some great men of God who also interceded with me. After the intercession, God has given us some time to build more arks. In addition,
right, so basically here, what he was saying now, right, that the Lord have given them some time, because he had proclaimed that the earth was going to flood in 2025, December the 25th, right? But that didn't happen, so he came out and said that, that the Lord had given them some time to be able to build more arks, right? But this is where the people, have been deceived, because if they have truly read their Bible and understand, but a lot of them are blinded, and then they will, the scriptures talk about the blind will lead at the blind, and this is what basically going on, right? So you could take take a look at this, and this is what the Lord has said, right? Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. This is what he have said. All right, take a look at this. All right, so I'll read it in both KJV and in the NLT, so that who is on the board, get a proper understanding, right? Especially new ark or new aquat, that is tuning in. All right, so this is Genesis 9 and 11, and it reads in KJV, and I will establish my my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. Right? So just want to go into the interliner real quick and go into that word neither. Right?
Strong's H3808. Low. Low.
Low. All right. So he said not, no, not, with verb absolute prohibition, not not with mortifier, not with mortifier negation, neither without before of time. All right. So it strictly means no. As we go down here more into it, it said not, no, none, nay, never, neither. E means going to ear, right? Also otherwise, before. So which is Lord make a clear indication that he's not going to flood the earth again. These are familiar spirits that they deal with. Right? Familiar spirits, that come into their mind as a vision. And even also men, of the Lord, yeah, that is why it is important to always examine yourself and be circumspect in all things. Because you have the spirit on the right and you have the spirit on the left. You have demons around you, they're always listening. Right? They also have the power to do these things, to come into your mind, make you sound like if it's your own self, your own self that is talking within your mind. Right? So as you understand that, right? So in the NLT it said, yes, I am confirming my covenant with you. Never again will water flood kill all living creatures. Never again will a flood destroy the earth. All right, so let's move down to so let's read verse 12. Right, in the NLT it said, then Yahweh said, I am giving you a sign of my covenant with you and with all living creatures for all generation to come. Right, verse 13 it said, I have placed my rainbow in the clouds. He have places rainbows in the clouds, the rainbows in the heavens. As you've seen it from day to day. That is his promise. That is his signature. There, that he promised that he's not going to flood the earth anymore. All right. It is the sign of my covenant with you and with all earth. Right? When I send clouds over the earth, and the rainbow will appear in the clouds, and I will remember my covenant with you and with all creatures. Never again will the flood waters destroy all life. All right? So what you building an ark for? What are you really building an ark for? And this is to tell you that the people are being deceived. All right? So let me get back in the video. All right? This is a book of Luke 6:25. It reads, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for he shall mourn and weep. All right? Woe unto you with all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. All right? Because even with that too, right? Someone also buy him a vehicle as well, right? So right now it have men who even speak well of him. And the scripture say, woe unto you with all men, with when all men speak well of you. Right? This is the line of people that was heading to the ark. Right? That was heading to his ark. And this is how many people are being deceived. Right, there's a book of Isaiah 66 and 15. It said, for behold, Yahweh will come with fire. As he said, he will not come with water. I will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Right? So this also is an indication that the Lord is not coming with water again. The Lord have already made his promise that he will not flood the earth again. Alright? All these they always call it the cyclone, like the cyclone floods, the hurricanes and stuff like this. All these things is all these things is judgments. Alright? All these things is judgments. The Lord have already made his promise. Right? So let's get 2 Peter 3 and 10. Right? But the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Alright? So what basically going to happen. Right? Concrete is going to melt with fervent heat. Right? And it's not just by right, and it's not just somebody just lighting a big blaze. It's the Lord that's sending these missiles, 200 million missiles to Babylon the Great. The Lord is going to control those missiles to where he wants them to go. Alright? So imagine all those nukes, those missiles, it can't be a lot of missiles. Missiles that laying out 10 missiles and all these different things. So you might all of them hitting at once. You know what type of fervent heat is that? Out of one missile that's push out a mass of heat already. Right, so the Lord not playing. The Lord ain't playing. Right, so I hope that this video was edifying. And to that we would like to say Kal Halayam La Al-Hayna wa Yahweh Ba'ashem Mashai Ba'ashem Makakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of great mission. Well, Shalom unto the Akwat, the sisters who's listening and learning, obeying your husband. They say better Kratazah. Until next time, Shalom.